Hey guys, Sanday here, doing another audio commentary. Today I'm going to bring you Game 2 of the matchup between Petzergling, the Terran player, and Sentenal, the Protoss player. So, yeah, Petzergling spawning in the bottom left-hand corner in the brown Terran color, and then we have Sentinel on the top right corner, the Protoss player, and he's in the orange color. So, yeah, this is going to be played on Bluestorm. Bluestorm, such an old school map, but it still adds the G to the angsta, making gangsta. It's a very fun map. Anyways, Petzergling came out and won Game 1 very convincingly. I feel just a beautiful, well-done timing push by him. So now the pylon is going up for Sentinel, and we are seeing the pylon in his base, so it doesn't look like we will be seeing cheese. And again, Petzergling will be blocking himself in. Obviously, felt confident in his how he played in Game 1, so he's just going to play this game very standard. So 2 standard openings. So we are not going to be seeing cheese in this one. Now we're going to send out that SCV to scout, probably checking for cheese. Want to make sure he doesn't lose that, but actually he's just going to clog up the entrance and make it so the probe has to walk that extra mile to get around the base and just to get in the scout. And by the time that SCV does, and now he's going to meet the probe in the middle here, but it doesn't look like so it doesn't look like his entrance will be blocked off again by the time the probe gets there. So again, Sentinel is going to have no vision whatsoever so far, and he's opening up with about the same opening I think he opened up with Game 1. So we're going to see if he tries something different. Probably not going to go for the DTs again unless he feels the second time is the charm with the DTs, but I don't feel he would go for the DTs after they really failed. They really did fail. I mean, that was a big F on the top of your test. That was just a big fail for those Dog Templars. Were not capable of doing anything. SCV inside the base of Sentinel, and if he can keep this SCV alive for a while, he's going to find himself in a good situation here if he can see what kind of tech tree Sentinel is going for, because Sentinel, again, playing in the dark, has no idea quite what Petzergling is up to. Just keeping the SCV in the left-hand corner, and Sentinel can't forget about that. That can be very useful. He can run it back through in a little bit here and just get another scout. And so if it's Sentinel, he needs to remember that when he gets his first zealot out, he needs to take that out. But it doesn't really matter because the SCV is moving out and going back into scouting. So pretty much forget what I said. Factory now going up for Petzergling. So Petzergling trying to trick me, names his character as if you think he's a Zerg player, but no, he is a Protoss player. This probe is having at this supply depot, and but luckily for this SCV is repairing the supply depot while the probe is attacking. So this is about as exciting as it gets, boys and girls. Just kidding. One Marine out. We'll be able to take care of this probe. Probe will be forced to be pushed back, and if that was exciting as StarCraft got, then I would be back to D2. SCV coming back here, and it hasn't lost the SCV, so doing a nice job really keeping that scouting SCV alive. Probe coming out with the Dragoon, so we could be seeing an expansion here going up by Sentinel, but it just looks like he is checking for SCVs behind, and I expect maybe to see an expansion or maybe not. Robotics facility is going up, so this robotics facility is a lot quicker than last time, but probably everything was slowed down a little bit because he did go for the semi-quick Dark Templars. Very quick eBay there, so he's probably just going to throw up a quick missile turret here. Just maybe he's worried about DTs again, or just to play it very safe, he is going to be throwing up a missile turret. Probably just doesn't want to lose to DTs. He held it out. He played it very well in Game 1, but it doesn't look like DTs will be the call here. SCV is going to come in and try to get another scout in here, and really, just Sentinel's still playing in the dark, and I feel this is going to be his downfall. And I'm really expecting him to get the quick observatory. He needs vision, can't get in with a scout, so he needs to go over the top with an observer here and just really be able to tell what Sentinel is doing. So pretty standard opening. Looks like we could be seeing a 1 fact into command center here for Petzergling, just because no sign of the second factory quite yet. Missile turrets going all over the base, so he's really worried. Or I guess not all over. That was a little exaggerated. 2 of them. He's now checking for proxy here. Or not proxy, just checking for expansion. And so nice map control by Petzergling. Really just been on top of Sentinel, just not letting Sentinel do anything without him knowing. So there we go, command center. So he is going for a 1-fact into expansion here, and if he can take the economic lead, then he's going to find himself in a comfortable situation. But it does look like right here that Sentinel will be expanding, and yes, throwing out the Nexus semi-quick expansion, but Petzergling is going to be there to match it. So economically, Petzergling is going to find himself in a comfortable situation. Interested to see exactly what Sentinel is going to do. Sentinel actually did go for the robotic support base, so we are going to be seeing Reaver here, and it's going to come down to how good his Reaver control is. I don't know if I agree with this. I feel you need to go observers when they block off their entrance. You need to get the quick observers out, unless you have Gosu Reaver's micro, because you need to know what they're doing, but probably thinking with the shuttle he's going to be able to get some scout in, so and I can't really judge him either because I don't know what kind of Marine micro or what kind of Reaver micro he has. That one probe, wow, that Marine's walked right by that probe. Now going to come back and he walked right around him and it looks like he went, that probe will escape. Luckily for the probes do have recharging shields, so that can be a big help. Laying mines right there, and if he could lay a mine right where, floating at eBay over the missile turret, so, wow, Sentinel better be very careful with this Reaver here that he is going to send out or has sent out. There we go. There's the shuttle. He is sending out a Reaver here, and he needs to be very careful with this. If Petzergling could lay a couple more mines and just lay out this Reaver as soon as it was dropped, that would be absolutely devastating. Transferring probes, and he's going to have to do a lot with this shuttle. Needs to be